He's writing these fucking questions. He's hella depressed because he forgot. Oh, this one's quite good. You can see into the future, but you can never think about the past. That's quite cool. Um, that's weird.
Hmm.
So would that just be like you would just forget? So like
I
you
was gonna
wouldn't.
say, how do you define who you are if you
So
don't
because
remember the past?
if you can't think about your past, then you can't think about like when you're a kid or who your pet. So you would literally go like full dummy mode, wouldn't you?
It'd be like someone.
You could speak and like communicate with people, but you just wouldn't have any. It would be like dementia.
Yeah, see, I feel like that's a win-win, really, because you wouldn't have any of the heartache, you wouldn't have any like sad or painful memories. I guess you wouldn't have any happy ones either, but
Yeah, you would just be a
you would
vessel.
never be. Yeah,
I
pretty
would,
much. You'd be a blank vessel.
but you can see into the future. You'd just be used as a weapon because, like, you know, um, America or someone would latch onto you or the government or whatever, and they'll be like, so, or you could tell them like, oh, there was a bombing in this place, and they would go stop it, or they would be
But
like,
how do you
what's?
stop the future?
Well, you can see into the future.
If you go into the future to see stuff,
No, 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 no. So
doesn't that mean that it's already predetermined and you can't change it?
no, it means
Think
because
about it.
no, because you're in the
Think
present
about it.
time.
Yeah, but if you're looking into the future, that means that whatever happens has already happened. Dude, time doesn't exist.
Yeah, but you're
Time is a man-made construct.
you're only like um your consciousness is looking at. You're not actually there, and it's if you were there, then it would be the present. So
Oh, yeah, for sure. But if you look into the future and someone's bombed something, that means that in the future someone's gonna bomb something. You can't do anything about it.
why
Because you
not?
can be like, oh, someone's gonna bomb this place, but it's already happened in the future. So
Yeah, no, but the
how can that be
future.
the future if you've changed it? Hmm? Think about it.
No, that doesn't make sense, Mega.
What do you mean it
Because
doesn't make sense? It
we're
makes
running
nothing but sense.
we're running on a continuous timeline. Think of it as just like a timeline. And if you say I thought 2 years ahead of time, and I say I bombed your house, um, and I know that I bombed, like, let's say Mitch bombed your house. I can go stop Mitch. So if I kill Mitch right now, this very second, then 2 years will come. Where is Mitch to bomb your house? He's dead. So the future will change
But how does the future change?
because
Like
Mitch is
if
dead.
you,
If I killed Mitch because
yeah,
I saw that he bombed your house,
but then
then
you would never have seen it.
but that's the whole point of this
And,
button.
mate, I'm gonna fucking fight you in a minute.
I don't get what you're trying to say.
Because basically it means it's like if you look in the future and in the future this happens, basically what you're doing is just splitting universes or you're splitting alternate realities when you change something or try to change something in the future. So you're just creating all these different time warps. You
Am
know
I
what I mean? Like,
retarded?
because you can't. No, you're not retarded. It's like because you've watched enough TV shows and movies and stuff to think
Mm,
that, you look into the future, you can change the future changes, blah, blah, blah.
yeah.
But that basically means that to change the future, you're basically creating a new timeline
Yeah, so
because
you're thinking of more
you've
of
you've
like
seen
a
it in the future, which
multiverse.
means it's happened.
Yeah, in a different timeline.
Yeah. So if you go, okay, I've seen it, and then you've thwarted it,
It's
that
like
means
Dragon
that
Ball
either
Z.
that never existed or it's existed in a different timeline.
It's existed in a different timeline probably. But I'm talking like in our timeline. So it's already happened in somewhere else. Man, this is confusing. I'm going to the
It's,
next one.
it's gonna
I'm
say
pressing the button.
I literally just fucked your brain. If it could happen in the way that you say, where you can change the future, then fuck yeah, dude. You become a vessel for the United States or whatever country to fucking make differences. But if it's in a
You'll be a
more
weapon.
realistic sense, yeah, for sure. But
Well,
if it's in a more realistic sense, it means that you're just creating infinite timelines where shit's different.